Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be doing a body update. Okay, so as we know, I am on a weight loss journey. So I'm just pausing the video here real quick to address the fact that I realized during editing I do have lipstick on my teeth. I did consider actually starting over and re-recording the entire video, but I just don't think that I can go to all of the trouble to redo everything. So here's the video. I know I have lipstick on my teeth. I'm so sorry. Journey, and I'm attempting to keep it off after I lose it. Anyhow, this is something that I should have done already, quite frankly, and I need to take measurements. I have another video, I'll put it right up here. It was about a year ago. I was further along in my journey until I just had a bad summer and stuff. So we are restarting, we're doing fresh 2020, and so I need to do fresh measurements as well. So there are 3 ways that I like to take progress measurements for my weight loss, and the first is the most obvious one is the scale and going ahead and weighing yourself in the morning or whenever you choose to, and however frequently you choose to. I try not to do it too frequently. The second way is with pictures. Actually, I should say there's 4 ways, but yeah, taking pictures and just like being able to see like how your back looks or how your legs look, how you look in something, and they're just, it's kind of like reaffirming. The third way that I'm going to be doing right now, measuring yourself, is a really good way to see your progress, because the scale doesn't always tell you the progress that you're actually achieving, because you could actually be shrinking and even gain weight at the same time because of muscle, a little bit of a common knowledge. So it's just, it's a good benchmarker to do. I am about a month and a half into my weight loss journey for the year. As you know, I mean, we're halfway through February. So I should have done this already. I should have done this at the very beginning, 10 pounds ago. And I just, and maybe some of you might think that that's a lazy thing to say, but I'm just being honest, all right? So I am getting to it though. And I would say that the 4th one that I was kind of like, you know, progress, but it is clothes, goal clothes, and fitting into smaller, newer clothes, or bigger. It may be bigger for you if maybe you're trying to gain weight. So whatever your goal is, going in that direction pertaining to that. You got me? So to cover the basis of what you measure when you measure for your progress. So the areas that I like to do and that I've always been told to do when I measure would be my neck, the largest part of your chest, the smallest part of your torso or your waist, the biggest part of, they call it your hips, but I just do the biggest part of my butt. Then I do the middle of my thigh, the biggest, I always go for the biggest part of the body part. So thigh and then calf. And then for the arms, we do bicep. You do the left side and the right side. Not everyone is, I guess you call it asymmetrical, to where they're the same on both sides. I typically am. I don't know how common or not common that is. I just know that when I've been measured by other people, they're like, oh, like as if it's not everyone. So kind of the same thing with boobs, right? Not everyone has the same size boobs on left and right. I've got my, this is just my little measuring stick, not measuring stick, my measuring tape that I use for quilting and measuring fabrics and stuff. So it's nice and soft, which makes it really easy to use to wrap around your body, as opposed to using a measuring tape for like construction. I don't recommend doing that. I don't think it'll be as accurate, and it certainly won't be as comfortable. I don't know, maybe you cut yourself on that. I don't know. So let's do the neck. So yes, I can't see where it is at, but I'm just going to mark it with my finger. Okay, so my neck was 15 inches. When you're doing your chest, try to just do as best as you can to make sure the tape is going straight across and not like down super low, you know, or super high. You want to go evenly across your back. Using a mirror will make that easier. You can kind of feel too if it's going straight across. So you're gonna go across the nips, and it's at 42.5. We're gonna go for the waist, the smallest part of my torso. Again, try to make sure it's evenly across. If you trying to bend around to see and stuff, you're not gonna get it as a. I'm taking this in a relaxed state as well. I'm not trying to like suck it in or anything. Just try to be as like normal, I guess, as possible. And you'll just want to make sure that you do it the same way every time you measure. So, not trying to look down, just being in a normal state. And so it's about 36.5. Booty, booty. I don't know why I find it easier to provide my measurements publicly than my weight. I get more self-conscious about saying my weight. And then by the way too, I do the worst job of saying this, but I do a lot of my daily weight loss stuff on Instagram. I'll put my handle up here at thereare, and then you can see a lot more of my daily kind of weight loss stuff going on there. We're gonna call this 46.5. Yeah, that looks accurate, I think. Whoo-wee, yep, 46.5. Okay, thighs taper. So I just wanna go in the middle. And so a good way, I'm gonna do from my kneecap, I'm gonna do 8 inches up to, which is roughly the middle. I like using this little tape that expands and stuff, because then I don't have a lot like hanging off that I'm having to like fling around, and it just adjusts really quickly. Okay, so I'm at 23.5 for the right leg. It looks like I'm 24 for the left leg. Nope, 23.5. Did a double check, but so I could be 24, but it looks like it's 23. Just gonna go for what feels like the biggest, meatiest part of my leg, my calf. It looks like it's 16.5 for the right leg. And 16.5 also for my left leg. Let's do the arms. Okie dokie. Not as easy. Okay, so for my biceps, I'm going to be doing 3 measured inches from the center of the inside of my elbow. Well, it's probably like 3.5 because I'm going to the tip of the measuring tape. So I'm gonna use that as my guide. And that way, by using sort of a standard distance, so 13 inches for the left, that way I will be measuring in the same place for both arms. And just to make sure, I'm just kind of marking with my nail in my skin. And not that that's probably totally necessary for other people, but it's helping me. Yep, and I'm like 13.5 inches for the right arm. So there is a slight difference in the measurement for my right and my left biceps. Okay, so those are my measurements as of today. Today is February 13th. It is a Thursday, and I should try to do this monthly. I'm so bad at it though, like I just don't expect that to happen, but that's going to be my goal, is to remeasure around March 13th, 14th-ish. So that is going to be it. That is where we're going to mark it at. As far as progress, I am down 10 pounds, and I lost it in a month, and then just the last 2 weeks I've been kind of just hovering around the same weight. So it's time for me to just kind of evaluate, like maybe about, the time of day I'm eating, or I've just been struggling with waking up hungry. So I eat breakfast almost first thing, and I have like just a normal breakfast that'll either be like eggs and protein pancakes, or I'll do like protein oatmeal or eggs and avocado toast, like that kind of a thing. And then I'm just not hungry all day. I'll work out after that and I'm just not hungry. And then at night I'm like, so then I'm just trying to get in all of my calories. So I don't know. I don't know if there's something wrong with that or if I need to change that somehow. So I don't know. I feel like that's somehow affecting how things are going. If you have any thoughts on that, let me know down below in the comments. Welcome all advice on that. Also hit me up in the comments down below. Do you guys do your measuring? Are you good at it? Or do you just feel like you should and you don't? Let me know what you think down in the comments as well. And hey, I know several of you have joined new, so let me know down in the comments where you're hailing from. I'm in Colorado. Where are you? That's gonna be it for today. Make sure you subscribe and ring that bell so you never miss any of my future videos. Until next time, stay well, stay blessed.